Alright, sit down and open your mind, and let's talk about reality rewiring. We're not doing the fluffy, just think positive bullshit here. We're diving straight through the firewall, unplugging the old shitty belief system you didn't even know was running your life on autopilot, and hotwiring a new high-performance operating system directly into your subconscious. This isn't therapy. This is psychoneuroalchemy with poetic profanity and surgical precision. And you already do this every day. Let me show you. Here's how you already bypassed the limin without realizing it. Ever zoned out while driving and still made every turn? Boom. You were in a liminal state. Conscious mind offline, subconscious in the pilot seat. That's bypassing the firewall. Ever cried at a movie, even though you knew it was fiction? That story hit you right in the limbic system, didn't it? Your prefrontal cortex, the skeptical gatekeeper, stepped aside. That's how metaphor rewires beliefs. You don't argue with a story, you feel it. That's the goddamn back door into belief change. Ever repeated a phrase over and over until it started to feel true? That's not magic, that's neurological priming and Hebbian learning. Neurons that fire together wire together. Repetition builds belief, period. Here's why this shit matters. Because beliefs, they aren't ideas you hold. They're patterns that hold you. If you're running on, I'm not enough, or it's not safe to be seen, or people will judge me if I try, guess what? That's not you. That's subconscious malware installed during childhood, breakups, school trauma, or societal programming. Bypassing the limin, that thin veil between the conscious and the subconscious, it lets you override that trash software without having to argue with it. Because arguing with the conscious mind, it's like trying to delete a virus by yelling at the screen. Here's the science. Alpha and theta brainwaves. They're electrical signatures of trance, meditation, hypnosis, liminal states. They all fall into these frequencies. Why? Because during these phases, your critical mind chills the fuck out, and your subconscious is receptive as fuck. Neuroplasticity. Your brain physically rewires itself based on what you repeat, feel and focus on. So this means your beliefs, they're not fixed, they're just habits of thought. Subliminal priming. Exposure to stimuli below your awareness changes your behaviour. Subliminal messages, they influence your mood, your buying decisions, your confidence. Hell, they even affect your handwriting. This shit is real and peer-reviewed. Confusion is a weapon. Ever had someone say something so confusing your brain went, wait, what? Then you just followed the next suggestion without resistance. That's the pattern interrupt. Confusion cracks the firewall. The suggestion slips in. It's what politicians, salespeople and cult leaders do all the time. But now, you're using it to rebuild yourself. Confusion isn't the enemy. It's the fucking sledgehammer. Here's why you've been afraid to use this power. Because deep down, you think if you change, you'll lose love. You think people will freak the fuck out if you suddenly act bold, free, confident or magnetic. You fear you'll be too much. So you dim the light. You downplay your genius. You betray your fucking soul to keep other people comfortable. Fuck that. This work isn't manipulation. It's deconditioning. It's reclamation. You're not brainwashing yourself. You're unbrainwashing yourself from the lies that you've absorbed. Let's embed this new belief system. Let's say the belief is, people don't want to hear what I have to say. Instead, you now unconsciously accept. When I speak, people feel it. I'm truth, I'm clarity, I'm necessary. You don't need to think positive. You need to bypass the critical faculty and install that shit while in trance, story, repetition, rhythm, metaphor, dream states. For example, subliminal. Have a loop of "I'm fucking magnetic" playing on the binaural beats while you sleep. Metaphor. Imagine your old beliefs are brittle vines. You torch them. They plant seeds of new ones. Pattern interrupts. Anytime you hear your inner critic yell bullshit out loud, confuse the pattern, replace the loop. The top limiting patterns that need to die hard. I'll be judged. I'm not ready. What if I fail? This isn't me. These are thought loops, neural trenches, thought addictions. Cut them, shock them, replace them with subconscious certainty. Here's how to use this for others. Pace and lead. Pace their current beliefs. I get it. You've been told you're not enough your whole damn life. Break that pattern. But what if that was never fucking true? Lead to a new belief. What if you were always the one and you just forgot? Make them feel seen, break their script, then drop a new one in while their firewall is still rebooting. Extrapolate it to humanity. This shit scales. You change your internal world, you walk different, people respond differently, you lead by presence, not persuasion. Enough people do this, and we shift the collective unconscious. We detox the species from the virus of not enough. Stop waiting. Waiting is death in slow motion. Staying small, it's a spiritual crime. Use the confusion, bypass the firewall, load the code, plant the belief. Watch the world bend around your new frequency. You don't need another affirmation, you need identity level transformation. And that only happens through the subconscious. This is your blueprint, your sacred script. Your unconscious is listening. Now go make some fucking magic.